Well, hello, everyone, and welcome in to Lufkin Panther Baseball Complex here in Lufkin as we get you set tonight. Teal Juanita's pregame show once again live here from Lufkin as we get ready to take on the Marshall Mavericks in what is a must-win game for the Panthers. Is it a win and get in? Well, not exactly. We will go through those scenarios for you as we move on. Check. But a win tonight is paramount. I still hear myself. There we go. Maybe a little bit better. A win tonight is paramount for our playoff chances. A loss tonight does not eliminate us, but it will set up most definitely having to have a playoff game Monday up at Mike Carter Field more than likely. But what we know now after we got the big win at Mount Pleasant on Tuesday, we need to win this one, and we are guaranteed no worse than a playoff game or play-in game with you, will you? On Monday. All play-in games will be Monday. There was a flippage this afternoon. Some coaches wanted Saturday. Some coaches wanted Monday. The coaches that wanted Monday, I don't know which side of the fence we stood on, but I can tell you whoever wanted Monday won the flip because all games will be played at Monday. There's a scenario where it could be a three-way tie for 2 spots. There is a scenario where there could be us and White House for 1 spot. There's a scenario where us and Texas High could have a playoff for 2 spots. Both teams would be in. That's our if you were to ask me what would be best case scenario for us, well, that would be it. Us win, Mount Pleasant win at White House, and then Nacogdoches, who is playing Texas High tonight, pull off the upset. That would be best case scenario for us. But like Coach Cobb was telling all the kids when I was down there earlier, let's worry about our win, and then the chips will fall where they fall. So that is the situation here tonight. Let's turn it over for tonight's starting lineups, brought to you by the Higginbotham Insurance, the Davis boys at the Higginbotham Insurance. We'll turn it over right now.
Batting second, the catcher, number 2, Casey Cross. Batting third, the shortstop, number 11, Jack Weaver. Batting fourth at third base, number 4, Cannon Thurman. Batting fifth and pitching tonight for the Mavericks, number 1, Bryce Alexander. Batting sixth at first base, number 22, Deuce Hurd. Batting seventh, the designated hitter, number 17, Preston Rotundo. Batting eighth, the second baseman, number 16, Grant Jones. And batting ninth, the center fielder, number 3, Aiden Green. And playing right field tonight for the Mavericks, number 20, Aiden Lewis. The assistant coaches for the Mavericks are Hayden Goldsmith, Braden Carnes, and Brandon Muller. The head coach is Jackson Hood. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your Lufkin Panthers. Leading off in center field, number 4, Latavian Forney. Batting second at second base, number 7, Max Slayton. Batting third at shortstop, number 5, Grant Stafford. Batting fourth in left field, number 13, Sam Fitzgerald. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 15, Ryder Sepulveda. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, number 14, Adriel Diestato. Batting seventh in right field, number 8, Damare D-Ray Rodriguez. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 12, Julian Ariano. And batting ninth and catching tonight for your Panthers, number 10, Skylar Perez. On the mound for your Panthers tonight is number 3, Miguel Miggy Flores. Assistant coaches for the Panthers are Charles Colson, Clayton Chadwick, Carlos Flanagan, and Colton Eberlin. The head coach is John Cobb. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise if you're able and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Baseball fans, it's time to play ball.
All right, everyone, and welcome back in as we are now set. That is your Tia Juanita's pregame show live here from Lufkin. Once again, the playoffs, they may technically start next week, but for Lufkin, they started on Tuesday night, and they continue right on to tonight. Again, not a, I'm going to go ahead and call it a must-win. Yes, we could lose this game, and White House could lose this game, and we'd play them off on Monday for the final spot, but you don't want to put it in somebody else's hands. You want to win, and that's what we need to do tonight. Our man will be on the hill. Miggy Flores will start tonight for Coach John Cobb in this winner-take-all. The good news is that. The bad news is, outside of beating Jacksonville and Tyler here at home, I think you got to go back to March before we won a home district ball game, and that's not a good sign. It's kind of crazy if you look at it. The 5 teams battling for playoff positioning, we've lost to every one of those, all 4 of them at home. But, hold on, we're 4-1 on the road against those teams. So you add all that up, and we go, 4-1 on the road, 1-4 at home, 5-5 is our record against the top 4 teams, or 4-4. But again, it's unreal. Wins at White House, wins at Mount Pleasant, wins at Texas High. The only loss came in a heartbreaker to Hallsville. But all 4 of those teams were able to win here in Lufkin. So we'll try to change that plan around and get a win here against Marshall. Their season will be over after tonight. So hopefully they won't come in here all that fired up to play some baseball. We're about to find out. Enriquez, the left fielder, leads off. And the first pitch from Security and Guarantee has popped up to the left side. Fitzgerald is out there a couple steps in to his left, and he will start this baby off with an out.
Mavericks catcher number 2, Casey Cross.
Security and Guarantee, first pitch. See our man Hall Henderson and the guys today. Get your titles taken care of there. 1 pitch and 1 out. That's how you like it, and that'll bring up the catcher, Cross. Cross led off that game up. It was a Saturday afternoon. Paxton Cook went 5 innings and held him to 2 hits. Stafford came in and closed it. Here's the first pitch to Cross. That's on the outside corner for strike 1. What a game on Tuesday night. It was cold. It was rainy. It was a 2-hour rain delay. But the Panthers did not care. They came out and really got a couple of early breaks and took it to the number 1 team in the district. Fastball outside, 1-1. 9-2 was your final. 9-2 was your final, I believe. I think it really got started with that big 2-out hit there, I believe, in the first inning. There's a pop fly out of play to the right side. Actually, it was the second inning. Fitzgerald came up with 2 on and 2 outs, and he just got that 2 RBI single that gave us the lead. They took the lead 1-0, but Fitzgerald, who again went the distance or went most of the game, got the win and was our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game, breaking ball inside for ball 2. 2-2 the count. Slamming Sammy's in left field. That defense pretty much the same for Coach Cobb. We'll give it to you right after this 2-2. The JM Chevrolet first inning. Breaking pitch outside. We got a full count. Fitzgerald, Forney, and Rodriguez in the outfield left to right. Sepulveda, Stafford, Slayton, and Ariano at first base left to right on the infield. And, of course, Perez behind the plate and the senior, Miggy Flores, making what is probably his final start here in Lufkin. 3-2 pitch. And that's popped up down the right field line. Slicing, however, long run for D-Ray out there, and it'll be out of play. Mount Pleasant sitting at 13-2 atop the 10-5A standings. They are at White House tonight. And the 3-2 pitch. Fastball struck him out. Whataburger strikeout. First one of the ball game for out number 2. Hallsville's 12-3. They're one game back. They've got John Tyler tonight. They probably already won. Texas High again is at NAC. And again, we are right here against Marshall. And the first pitch now to Weaver. Right drilled up the middle. Stafford will get there, but I don't think he's going to have time to get him. Throws a dart over there, but it's not in time. It was a chopper up the middle, and it's going to be a 2-out single for Weaver. They only got 2 hits. That's cold. When we started that game, it was like 75 degrees, and by the time we started, I remember I was in shorts, and we were freezing. A cold front blew in that Saturday afternoon. And Paxton Cook started the game, went 5 innings, and limited them to only 2 hits. Weaver had one of those 2 hits. He's now got one here in the first inning, JM Chevrolet first inning. Thurman is the third baseman. He'll step in. He was 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a walk to his credit in the first game. And the first pitch to Thurman is just off the outside corner for ball 1. I do have some updates coming to us from White House after every inning, so I'll have those scores for you. And if anybody's going to the Nacogdoches game and listening in, if you got my numbers, please shoot me some text on that score so we can update our listeners during that one. And here's the 1-0. And we got a steal. Throw down by Schuyler. They got him. Great throw by Perez. Slayton applies the tag, caught stealing, and that'll do it for the top half of the first inning. Let's get these bats rolling early. JM Chevrolet, first inning, halfway done. Panthers coming to bat here on Lufkin Game Time.
You deserve to enjoy what fulfills you. And if joint pain is getting in the way, you deserve orthopedic care designed to help keep your life moving. For that, you can count on St. Luke's Health, right here in East Texas. Our experts treat a full range of bone, joint, and muscle conditions and use minimally invasive incision and muscle-sparing techniques to help you recover more quickly so you can enjoy what moves you. Learn more at stlukeshealth.org/ortho.
Hey Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, texancredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
JM Chevrolet. Find your next vehicle at jmchevy.net.
And welcome back. Lufkin Panther Baseball here on Lufkin Game Time. Gary Ivers Jr. with you. JM Chevrolet, inning number 1. Lufkin got a no drama top of the first. And as I've been telling Coach Cobb, I don't know when it's going to happen, but the baseball gods are going to get on our side at one time, and I think they finally tippy-toed into our waters up in Mount Pleasant. Let's see if we can keep them on our side and go on a little 6-week winning streak. It is right there. We have got the pitching to do it. All you need is some timely hitting and a chance. Alexander will be starting for for Marshall. And I'll be honest with you, we did not hit him up there. He went 6 innings. You know, that game in Marshall was 1-1. Going to the 7th, he ran out of pitches, and we scored 3 runs in the 7th inning to win 4-1. He's a really good pitcher. He's got a really good breaking ball, and he moves it around inside and out, and he can throw that breaking ball for a strike on any pitch, on any count. So that's what we got there. But the damage of the 7 hits, Forney, Slayton had 1 apiece, and Stafford had 2. So 4 of the 7 hits we got came at the top of the order, and that's what we're looking at now. Forney was 1 for 2. He got hit by a pitch, walked, and he scored 2 of our 4 runs, including the first run there in the second inning. Or excuse me, the first inning. We jumped out 1-0. Forney steps in from the right side, the senior center fielder. Trying to get something going here early from Lufkin. Wind blowing out to left center. First pitch to Forney, breaking ball upstairs, called a strike. And the 0-1 now to Forney. That's outside, and he does not call it. 1-1. That ball's hammered, but right at Weaver at short. He fields it, Crow hops over to first base, throws a dart to Hurd, and we've got a quick 6-3 putout. Forney got a little barrel on it, but it was right at Weaver. So Max Slayton will step in. Again, he was 1 for 1, walked twice, scored 1, and drove 1 in. That all came in the second or the 7th inning. He actually drove in the go-ahead run there in the 7th inning. And he takes the first pitch inside for ball 1. 1-0 pitch, breaking ball outside, 2-0. Alexander's not going to overpower you with speed, but man, he got a great breaking ball. 2-0, comes inside and it's in for a strike, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch, that's on the out. That looked pretty good from this point of view, but I guess it was low. 3-1 to Slayton. We'll take it. And there's one up the middle, and that almost took Alexander to center field with it. Luckily, he is good at limbo because he ducked under that one or that would have hurt. Slayton with all the barrel on that one, baby. Right up the middle, and we got a runner on first with 1 out, and that'll bring up G-Money Grant Stafford. Stafford has been the unluckiest hitter as of late that I have ever seen. But that just means it's coming. He had 2 hits against them, including the game winner in the 7th inning, a double over the hopper, a ground roll double into left center field. He takes that first pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. Runner at first and 1 out now. Stafford batting in the 3-hole for the 2nd time this year. As coach switched that against Mount Pleasant, took Slayton up to 2 and moved Grant back to 3. I love it. G-Money back in the left-handed batter's box, slightly open stance. Alexander working from the stretch for the first time. Here's the 0-1. That's way outside, and now leaving the count up at 1-1. That was the good thing that we did up there that Saturday is we got Alexander's pitch count up, so he was only able to get through the 5th inning. Keep a close eye on that because when we got to the bullpen, it was go time for sure. Here's the 1-1. Maybe. Here it is. Runners off, hit and run, found on the left field line, however. Coach Cobb trying to get something going here and maybe get Grant a freebie hit with defenders in motion. A win tonight would move Lufkin to 11-5 in district and no worse than a tie for 4th. And the 1-2 to Stafford, low, 2-2. Grant hit a ball in the 1st inning up at Texas High, or excuse me, at Mount Pleasant, that the right fielder caught against the wall out there, a high, towering fly ball. Then hit a bullet down the left field line in the 6th inning that the left fielder made a diving catch on. And Alexander will step off as Mack was getting a little frisky over there at first base. Mack is on with a 1-out single. Here's the 2-2 pitch coming in to our junior shortstop, Grant Stafford. And that almost hit him, 3-2. Got to come at him now. As well as Grant handles the bat, I would not be shocked here if Mack is on the move. 3-step lead at first by Slayton. He is off, and it is a foul ball out of play. I feel supremely confident that Grant is not going to strike out here. Thus, the reason Coach Cobb has all the confidence in the world to put his man in motion. And he's off again. And Grant lines it into left center field, slicing away from the center field. It's trouble. It is going to one hop to the wall. Slayton stuttered around second, but he's going to come in. Stafford trying to get over to third for a triple, and he is in there, baby, with an RBI triple for the junior, Grant Stafford. They had him shaded to pull, and Grant went about, 10, 12 feet left of dead center. And Green out there never had a chance. Lufkin strikes first in a must-win game here in Lufkin. 1-0 is your score, and slamming Sammy Fitzgerald stepping in now to try to add to it. Runner at third and one out. Back-to-back hits here for the Panthers. Single by Slayton and the triple by Grant. First pitch to Slammin' Sammy, breaking ball outside corner, strike one, great pitch. Not something Slammin' Sammy's going to go at on the first pitch of the at-bat. Probably make him throw that again. Here's the 0-1. And he did it again, but this one's a little too far outside, and we've got a 1-1 count. Boy, it is good to strike first here. Get a little pressure off the back here of the guys in the white and purple. One. That's hammered right at the shortstop. Weaver backhands it, knocks it down, throw across, and did they get him? They're going to say they tagged him. The throw was up the line, but that's a great job over there by Hurd. Apparently, he came off the bag, he caught it, and they do get the out. 6-3 put out.
Third baseman number 15.
They brought the infield in the first inning. I wasn't anticipating that. And that'll bring it to our man, the freshman Ryder Sepulveda, with 2 outs and a runner at third. Sepulveda had an RBI single in the 7th inning. That's chilly Saturday afternoon. He bats from the right side with a runner again at third. First pitch, and that's outside, called a strike. 6 inches. And the 0-1 pitch. That one is a strike. 0-2. That was a great pitch. Apparently the first one was a great pitch too. He got the call. Sepulveda quickly down in the count. 0-2 on 2 breaking balls. And that one's low and outside. 1-2. Boy, you hate to leave a runner at third now with only 1 out. But it's going to take something special here by Sepulveda. He had a couple of triples in our last home game. Out to right center field. And there is a gap out there. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and that's outside. 2-2. Sepulveda, the freshman, has done an absolute phenomenal job. Not many freshmen have been on varsity since I've been here, and he has done well over expectations in my opinion. 2-2 pitch, low and outside, and it's a 3-2 count. I don't think anybody in their right mind that knows the game of baseball could possibly say that he has not earned his playing time. And the 3-2 pitch to the freshman inside, and it will be a Morgan Insurance walk.
Panthers designated hitter number 14, Adriel Diestado.
Diestado will check in, and all this guy has done since the last 3.5 ball game is lead the team in hits. And he got another one in Mount Pleasant. He's got a 4-game hitting streak, trying to keep it alive with 2 outs here in the first inning. JM Chevrolet first inning. Diestado's first pitch. Chopper down the left side, left field line, and it will be foul. Diestado up there hacking on the first pitch. He laced one into right field up in Mount Pleasant. He has got at least one hit in every game he has started, the last 3, and then, of course, got the hit against White House in pinch hit opportunity. And has steadily moved up the lineup from 8 now up to 6. Trying to deliver, make Coach Cobb look like a genius. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Alexander. And it is laced again into right field. Diosdado does it again. It's an RBI single for the big man, and Lufkin leads it 2-0. Great job.
Panthers right fielder, number 8, D-Ray Rodriguez.
What a great job of hitting by Diosdado. Takes the outside pitch and laces it into right field. Has another RBI. Sepulveda out to second, and that'll bring up Demarie Rodriguez. He did not get a hit against this guy up in Marshall, so he'll be looking for his first hit. That is our 3rd hit tonight to go along with a walk. 2 runs in and 2 are still on. D-Ray hit here could put a good number on the board for Lufkin. We need a rocking chair game. And the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. Back in the day, we used to have the Dixon Furniture rocking chair. And that meant when that game was over, Jeff Todd and I, it may not be over on the time, but we knew it was over. Jeff and I would slide into that rocking chair and rock it on in. We need one of those tonight. And D-Ray wants a timeout, the junior right fielder, and he is given a Slayton single, a Stafford RBI triple, Sepulveda walk, and a Diosdado RBI single has given Lufkin an early 2-0 lead. A really good JM Chevrolet first inning. Alexander not working quite as fast as he was up in Marshall that afternoon. Taking a little time. And the 1-0 pitch. Way outside. 2-0. Coach Cobb saying hit it back at him. Yep, that's 2 of our 3 hits are right up the middle, and the other one was the opposite field. That's what you got to do if you're going to get dialed in. You got to be able to go the other way, because come playoff time, they're going to be working that outside corner. Alexander looking out again. 2-0 pitch. That's down the middle, and Rodriguez is out in front of it. Tips it off the end of the bat, 1-2. Two-one pitch, and that's popped back out of play. 2-2. Two-two to D-Ray. Struck him out with that big curveball, and that'll be the first Whataburger strikeout of the game. Rodriguez strikes out on a 2-2 pitch, but the Panthers get 3 hits and a walk. That will do it for the JM Chevrolet first inning. We lead it 2-0, baby. Headed to the second here on Lufkin Game Time.
When someone in your family needs emergency care, you want it fast. And now, with Woodland Heights Medical Center's newly expanded ER, it's even easier to get quick, convenient access to 24-hour emergency care. For treatment of broken bones, to care for life-threatening conditions, our dedicated team is ready. Visit ercarelufkin.com for more info.
It's easy to spot a Texan. The sense of adventure, the unbreakable bond with friends and family. There's no other place in the world like it. At Cook Tire and Service, we know you have places to go and don't have time for car trouble or the patience for second-rate service. Cook Tire and Service offers a full array of services to make sure you get where you're going. With locations in Lufkin, Nacogdoches, and Livingston, there's always a Cook Tire right around the corner. So you choose your destination, we'll handle the journey.
This is a Whataburger table tent. A an orange and white trophy for your made-to-order burger. It means we cook your meal up fresh. And don't get up, because we'll bring it right to you. So if you're looking to sit down and celebrate the fact that you left it all on the field, we've got your number. Whataburger, just like you like it.
Well, welcome back as we move into our Joe Hancock Insurance inning number 2. Lufkin gets 2 in the first, and we lead it 2-0 again as we head to the Joe Hancock Insurance, your Allstate dealer here in Lufkin. Inning number 2. First pitch is lined down the right field line. That will be foul off the bat of Thurman, and it'll be 0-1. Miggy gave up a hit in that first inning, also had one Whataburger strikeout. Only needed 9 pitches to get out of that first inning as we start the second. It was a 1-2-3 inning. Weaver was thrown out on a great throw down to second by Perez, and that erased the base runner. And there's a big swing and a miss at the breaking ball by Miggy, and it's 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch, another big breaking ball, and that's hit up the middle. Miggy can't get a glove on it. And did they get him? Oh, my. How about Max Slayton? Lays out behind second base, gets up and throws an absolute dart to Ariano at first, and we get him. That is an ESPN play by Slayton. What a play. 4-3 for out number 1, and I got to tell you, I didn't think there was any chance in the world. Mac had time to get up, and he took his time and got up so he could make a strong throw, and he did. Threw a dart over to Ariano and gets the 4-3. What a play. Right behind second base. That is a Cook Tire instant replay for sure. First pitch to Alexander, the pitcher. Hit high to left field. Fitzgerald drafting back. The wind is right behind it. Fitzgerald's on the wall. It's out of here. The wind is blowing out that way, and Alexander must have given it a charge. Fitzgerald is running all the way back to the wall, and it goes between the wall and the scoreboard out there. I'll be honest with you, I really don't even mind a home run. It's a hit, I understand, but better than these walks that always come back to get you. So the home run cuts the lead in half, 2-1. Deuce Hurd, the first baseman, will step up with 1 out and 1 in. And the 1-0 pitch, swing and a miss, evens the count up to Hurd, 1-1. 1-1 pitch popped up out of play off to the right side, 1-2. One-two from Miggy, breaking ball, line drop to Sepulveda, goes to a knee, throws across the diamond, and Ariano drops it. That's definitely
designated hitter number 17, Preston Rotundo.
An E1. Sepulveda goes down to a knee and throws a dart to first base, and I'm telling you, Ariano is stretching too soon. He's been doing that a couple of times. He does it again, and this time he glances off his glove. And that'll be an error on the first baseman. You just cannot have that in a playoff situation. It's killers. Miggy now back at it. Charging or a chopper again down the third base side, out of play. Rotundo, the DH. That one's a breaking ball outside. 1-1 pitch. Miggy trying to get out of this little bind here in the second, and that could be a double play. Stafford, nope, doesn't have time to go to second as they were doing a hit and run there. Great call by the coach here for for Marshall. Hurd will be down to second. It will be a 6-3 putout for the second out of the inning. But since they were on the move there on hit and run, it was not time for Grant to turn the double play. He gets the sure out at first, and we've got 2 outs here. That'll bring up the second baseman, Jones, batting 8th in the lineup. Tying run out at second base. Breaking ball in the dirt, 0-1. Pickoff out to second. No good. And that inside fastball is going to glance off of Perez's glove. And that'll be a pass ball, and it's 2-0, and the tying run's over at third. And all of a sudden, the defense is not doing Miggy any favors. Two-0 now from Miggy. That's outside, and it's 3-0. Well, 1-out home run, then an error by Ariano at first. A ground out to Stafford, and now 3-0 to Jones. And that's going to be the old mandatory strike on 3-0. 3-1 count now to Jones. And the 3-1. Drilled into left field. Fitzgerald gets a great jump. It comes in and makes the play. Man, oh man, Fitzgerald saves the day. Catches that F7 for the third out of the inning. They get one hit and an error. Score a run on the home run. We're halfway through our Joe Hancock Insurance second inning. Lufkin leading it 2-1 here on Lufkin Game Time.
And if you're the first one to the
Red 18. This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Selling 44.
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho.
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly.
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili.
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo.
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike.
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious.
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
Now batting for the Panthers, first baseman number 12, Julian Ariano.
Well, welcome into the bottom of the second inning. Lufkin leading it 2-1. We got 3 hits in the first inning. Alexander threw 30 pitches in that first inning. And coming up, the battle will be 8, 9, and 1 for Lufkin. Ariano breaking pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Ariano, Perez, and back to the top of the order in Forney. And the 0-1 to our first baseman, low and outside, 1-1. Lufkin with 3 hits, 1 walk, and 1 Whataburger strikeout in that first inning. And the 1-1 pitch, that breaks inside, 2-1. Looks like White House and Mount Pleasant are through the first inning, tied at 2, I believe. So some fireworks already up in White House. And that would have been ball 3, but Ariano swung at it, pops it up to the second baseman. Jones is under it easily and makes the first out. F4.
Number 10, Skylar Perez.
Skylar Perez, our junior catcher, who has been phenomenal behind the plate this year, steps in. Breaking ball is inside for ball 1. Fastball inside, 2-0. Two-0 pitch. That's inside. 3-0. I'm not sure he's thrown a strike this inning. And the 3-0 pitch. There's not one. It's a 4-pitch walk to the 9-hole hitter. And everyone that listens to our broadcast knows how I feel about walking the 9-hole hitter. It normally comes back to bite. Latavian Forney hit a rocket right at Weaver in the first inning. Made a great play. Rocco Farrell will come in to courtesy run over at first for Perez. And you can bet when Farrell gets on the base pass, something exciting is going to happen one way or the other. Big 3-step lead over there by the senior. And he draws the attention. Good stop over there by her. That almost made it to the fence. A 1-out walk to Perez. Forney, top of the order, trying to get back to that 2-run cushion. Steps in. Alexander working from the stretch. Joe Hancock Insurance, inning number 2. And that's inside. That's 5. Well, I think it's really 8 consecutive balls thrown, but 5 that we can count. Alexander trying to pull in there deep and get a little extra gas on these last few pitches. It appears to me anyway. And the 1-0 from Alexander. Fastball right down the middle. Forney's going to wish he had hacked at that one. Probably the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. 1-1 to count, however. He's still in good shape. And the 1-1 to our center fielder. That's inside, 2-1. Boy, the umpire in the first inning was calling that pitch just a little bit off the outside corner, and surprised Alexander hasn't gone back to it here in the second, but now he's trying to force it inside against the Panthers. Maybe we adjusted and got up on that plate to try to go the other way. Coach Pacala probably making him make that adjustment. I can't tell from here. Here's the 2-1. That's outside. Don't you do it. 3-1. Rocco over at first, getting antsy. And the 3-1 pitch. Chopper to third. That's going to be a long run. He better make it hurry. Throws it to first, and they got Forney by a step. That is a great play by Thurman. He had to charge it and make a great throw on a hurry, and he did it.
Number 7, Matt Slayton.
But that'll be a 5. Are we on commercial?
Your attention, please. Now pitching for your Panthers, number 5, Grant Stafford.
Okay, we're not on right now? Okay. Oh.
Now batting for the Mavericks, center fielder number 3, Aiden Green.
All right, welcome back. Well, Coach Cobb has not waited around any longer. He has gone to the bullpen and brought in the man, G-Money. Grant Slayton will come in to pitch. After 2 innings, Mickey will go over to first base. Slayton will slide over to second. Hernandez comes in to play, or excuse me, Slayton will go to short. Hernandez will go to second, and Sepulveda still at first. Grant Stafford in his first inning of work here as we start the 3rd inning. First pitch in for a strike. And that is Green, the 9-hole hitter, and it is 0-1. Mickey went 2 innings. He gave up 2 hits, struck 1 out, 25 pitches for the senior. 0-1 pitch from Stafford. And that is hit up the middle. Slayton got there. He's going to have to hurry across his body. Mickey stretches, and he beat it out. Mickey caught the short hop, but Slayton, I'm telling you, couldn't put anything on his body because he was throwing across it. And it'll be a little single up the middle here to start the 3rd inning. It is our 3rd inning, brought to you by St. Luke's Health Memorial. And back to the top of the order, Enriquez, who flew out to left, will step in. And that breaking ball's in for a strike, 0-1. Stafford working from the stretch, as always. Here's the 0-1 breaking ball, not even close. 0-2 now, as that Uncle Charlie was dancing. Quick throw to first base. Miggy has plies the tag, but he was in under it. And the 0-2 pitch on the outside corner, strike 3. Enriquez knew it. Grant Stafford collects his first Whataburger strikeout of the ball game.
Casey Cross.
And that is the first out of this 3rd inning. Cross, who struck out against Miggy in the 1st inning, will step in. Squares around the bunt, pulls back. He hits it right to Slate. He's probably got to go to second, and his throw is wide of the bag. Mac's throw was well out towards center field. Hernandez had to go get it. And that's going to go down as an E6. And they have got runners on first and second and have not gotten the ball out of the infield yet, but they have been placed in pretty good locations here. And now brings up their best hitter in the lineup, in my opinion anyway. Squares around a bunt and fouls it back. Weaver had a single in the 1st inning. You got your best hitter in a game for you that doesn't matter, and you're making your man bunt. Let's just take it and get the out. Let him bunt it. So an error and an infield single here in this inning. Our 2nd error of the game. 0-1 the count now. And that breaking ball's in for a strike, and it's 0-2 now to Weaver. They have 3 hits tonight, and they got 2 hits in the first game, and Weaver has got 3 of those 5 total hits. And they picked him off. What a move by Grant Stafford. What a move. Green was a little bit looking like he wanted to go to third. Grant picks him off. What a play. And that is the second out of the inning. Man, what a great move. So 2 outs now, and that'll bring up, or excuse me, Weaver's still in there, but it is a 0-2 count, and that will strike him out, baby. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning, 2nd Whataburger strikeout of the inning for Stafford, and the 3rd of the ball game. And they get a hit and an error, but no runs. We are halfway through the St. Luke's Health Memorial 3rd inning. Lufkin clinging to a 2-1 lead. We'll be back right after this.
East Texas Slab Masters is one of East Texas' most trusted foundation specialists. With over 25 years experience, they can assess and address any of your foundation needs, residential or commercial. Top 4 warning signs: doors not shutting properly, cracks in sheetrock, cracks in concrete slab floors, cracks in brick. We also offer polymers, a heavy-duty polyurethane foam for slab lifting and soil stabilization. Protect your investment. East Texas Slab Masters, setting your house on a strong foundation. Schedule your free estimate today.
By now, you've heard of Tia Juanita's and our unique mix of your favorite Mexi-Cajun dishes. Enjoy grilled oysters, boudin quesadillas, fish tacos, and more, like great gumbo, steaks, and fajitas. Plus a full bar featuring our famous frozen cocktails. And that's not to mention our great live music every weekend. It's everything great we're known for. Tia Juanita's, dine in or to go. Visit us today in Lufkin, Henderson, or our newest location now open in Longview. Tia Juanita's, dive on in.
JM Chevrolet. Find your next vehicle at jmchevy.net.
Hey boss, do we sell to animals?
Stephanie, I'm busy watching the Lufkin Panthers. What do you mean, do we sell to animals?
You may want to come check this out.
Oh, it's Fang. Fang gets whatever he wants.
Congratulations, Fang. Hi folks, JJ Webb here from JM Chevrolet, and you can get the Chevy you've always wanted right now at JM Chevrolet. Find your next vehicle at jmchevy.net.
And welcome back to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Lufkin leading it 2-1 now. And Grant Stafford, G-Money Stafford, who came in to pitch in the 3rd inning, will start things off here. In the 3rd, we're brought to you by St. Luke's Health Memorial, and of course, all of our replays brought to you when we need them. Our good friends at Cook Tire, baby. Stop in and see Blake and the guys. Stay for all of your tire needs. Stafford steps in. He had an RBI triple to deep left center, and he does it again. It's going out the same way in the same spot. Long run, and he made it. Boy, oh boy, Green covering some acreage out there in left center field. Runs it down just shy of the track under the 380 sign.
Sam Fitzgerald.
And the unlucky woes continue for G-Money. AF8 for the 1st out of the inning. White House, Mount Pleasant, is still batting in the 2nd inning. They are up 4-2. And White House is going to the bullpen already in the 2nd inning, thanks to our good buddy sending me some updates from White House. Fitzgerald now will step in. He grounded out to short in the 1st inning. That's outside for ball 1. 48 pitches through 2 innings for Alexander. He has given up 3 hits. He's walked 2 and struck out 2. Fitzgerald trying to get it started here in the 3rd. We're up 2-1. See it on your Austin Bank scoreboard. That is going to be not called a strike, 2-0. And that is not a strike. 3-0. Ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Fitzgerald. That's the 3rd walk of the ball game.
15, Ryder Sepulveda.
Morgan Insurance, ball 4. Sepulveda walked in the first inning, steps in with a runner on first and 1 out. Hits a chopper foul down the third base line. The freshman ran the count to 3-2 in the first inning and drew the walk. He was out at second base when Rodriguez struck out to end the inning. Coach Cobb with a litany of signs down there from the third base box. The freshman back in the box. Fitzgerald, the sophomore, over at first base. And the 0-1, no movement, breaking ball well inside, 1-1. We got 2 runs in the first inning. RBI hits by Stafford and Diosdado, but left man in scoring position in the second. And here we are in the third. That is going to be called a strike outside for 1-2. And the 1-2 to Sepulveda. And timeout was called by Sepulveda, and he got it late. One-two count. 1 out. Pitch coming up momentarily, and that's way inside, 2-2. And that's a pickoff play. Not in time. Two now to the freshman, Sepulveda. Runner off at first. Breaking ball struck him out. Throw down is not going to be in time, however. Sepulveda will strike out on a 2-2 breaking ball.
Number 14, Adriel Diosdado.
And that will be another Whataburger strikeout for Alexander. Fitzgerald is going to get credit with a stolen base. And Diosdado, who was a hero in inning number 1, will try to do the same thing here in inning number 3. Add to this 2-1 lead. He's got a runner out at second. Fitzgerald with great speed will easily score with a hit here. Come on, little buddy. Diosdado now with 6 hits in the last 3+ games. Call it 4 now. And the first pitch, breaking ball up in there for a strike, 0-1. One pitch, that's outside. 1-1 now to Diosdado. Rodriguez is on deck. And the 1-1. Oh, boy, Diosdado went after that one. He was just a little bit out in front of the changeup. 1-2 now to our DH. 1-2 count. And the pitch, breaking ball, and Diosdado is going to strike out. A Whataburger strikeout. That should be out number 3. I don't think anybody on the defense knows that, but it is. That'll be the 4th Whataburger strikeout by the Panthers, and that'll do it for the 3rd. We're brought to you by St. Luke's Health Memorial. Lufkin clinging to a 2-1 lead in a must-win playoff game right here on Lufkin Game Time.
So you can enjoy what moves you. Learn more at You deserve to enjoy what fulfills you. And if joint pain is getting in the way, you deserve orthopedic care designed to help keep your life moving. For that, you can count on St. Luke's Health, right here in East Texas. Our experts treat a full range of bone, joint, and muscle conditions and use minimally invasive incision and muscle-sparing techniques to help you recover more quickly, so you can enjoy what moves you. Learn more at stlukeshealth.org/ortho.
You're listening to Lufkin Panther Sports, brought to you by Morgan Insurance Agency, your hometown team for all things insurance. Whether it's personal coverage for your home, auto, or life or commercial protection for your business, they've got you covered. Morgan Insurance Agency proudly partners with Liberty Mutual, a big game player in both personal and commercial insurance, to bring you policy options that fit your needs and your budget. When it comes to protecting what matters most, don't wait until the final whistle. Call Morgan Insurance Agency today and let them put together a winning game plan for you. 936-634-7755. Or visit them online at morganins.com. That's morganins.com.
Well, welcome back as we move into the 4th inning. Ramblin' Ranch Real Estate 4th inning as Grant Stafford in his 2nd inning of work. He will start Thurman off with a breaking ball, in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch, that's outside, 1-1. Stafford needed 8 pitches to get through that 1st inning of work. He has allowed 1 hit. They have 3 total hits as a team. He struck out 2, and we have struck out 3 total as Miggy pitched the first 2 innings, and it's quickly 2-1 now. And the 2-1, that's way outside. 3-1 now. Thurman grounded out to Slayton, who made a phenomenal play back in the 2nd inning. He was at 2nd at that stage. He's now at 3rd. Sepulveda, Slayton, Hernandez, and Flores now at first base as the infield for Lufkin. 3-1 pitch popped out of play. The outfield has Fitzgerald, Forney, and D-Ray in right. And, of course, Perez behind the plate. And Grant G-Money Stafford on the hill. 3-2 pitch. And struck him out. Great fastball by Stafford. That'll be the 3rd Whataburger strikeout of the game for him. And that'll bring up tonight's pitcher, Alexander. He hit a first pitch fastball home run off of Flores back in the 2nd inning for their run in this game. It wasn't a no-doubter. It didn't even, it got over the fence, but it went under the scoreboard, so you can tell you it barely got out of here, but hey, there are no pictures on the scoreboard. Well, there are a couple on mine, but it was a homer. And Stafford starts him off with a breaking ball inside for ball 1. Stafford, fastball, fouled back out of play, 1-1. Well, I think Coach Cobb telling you what the pitching situation will be on Monday if we need to go to that game. With Stafford going tonight and looking to close this game, he will not be available to throw on Monday. Breaking ball outside, 2-1. It tells me there's a bunch of scenarios there, which I haven't got a score from Nacogdoches yet. 2-1 pitch. Chopper, and it's by diving Sepulveda and into left field for a CNI single for Alexander.
Mavericks first baseman, number 22, Deuce Hurd.
So a 1-out single. That'll be their 4th hit of the night. 2 against Miggy and 2 now against Grant. And that will bring the first baseman Hurd up. He reached on the error by Ariano back in the first inning. Excuse me, the second inning. And the first pitch from Stafford, that's on the outside corner for ball one. Line drive to Slayton, and he can't get it. That ball was hit right on the money, but it went right under Slayton's glove.
Designated hitter number 17, Preston Rotunda.
Well, I got a hard time giving that a hit. It was right. I'll give him a single, but I'm telling you, that play should have been made, and I think Mac would even tell you the same thing. I'm going to give him a hit because he hit it hard. So now they got runners at first and second with one out, and that brings up Redondo. He grounded out to short back in the second inning. Tying run out at second base. And that ball's hit right back to Stafford. He goes to second for one, over to first, double play! Stafford saves the day, throws a dart right out to second to Slayton, and he throws it over to Miggy for the 1-6-3 DP, and that gets us out of this jam in the fourth inning. We're brought to you, as always, by our good friends at Ramblin' Ranch Real Estate. For all of your real estate needs, give my man Kane Urie and his team a call today. Ramblin' Ranch Real Estate. Middle of the fourth, we're up 2-1. Back.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, you always have a choice. At S&W Expert Collision Repair, we set the standard for excellence with state-of-the-art equipment, leading-edge technology, and over 40 years of industry know-how.
They got us a new car. They got us a new car. They got us a new car.
No, this is your car. We just fixed it correctly.
Thank you so much for our new car.
No, this is your car.
S&W Expert Collision Repair. You just might think you got a new car.
For the first day of school. For the last day of work. For the satisfaction of a job well done. For the ideas that change the world. For good times. For not so good times. For her future and hers and his. For serving our customers and connecting communities. We're here with you for good. Austin Bank, with you for good.
Now batting for your Panthers, right fielder number 8, D-Ray Rodriguez.
And welcome back as we move into the bottom of the fourth inning. Lufkin with those 2 runs in the first inning, clinging to a 2-run lead. And we have not had a hit since that first inning. We've got it in a couple of walks and had 2 in scoring positions, but could not get a run in. So it's 2-1. Demarie Rodriguez, our junior right fielder, will step in. He struck out swinging at a breaking ball in the first inning. He'll start the fourth. Rodriguez, Hernandez, and Perez, 7, 8, 9 here in the lineup for Lufkin. And that fastball is in under the chin of Rodriguez. 1-0. 62 pitches for Alexander coming into this fourth inning. Lufkin again with 3 hits. They've gotten 3 walks, and we have struck out 4 times. And the 0-1-0. Rodriguez lays down a perfect bunt down the first base line, and he beats it out. That's what you got to do. Then they throw it away. D-Ray's going to have to hurry into second, and he is there. Talk to me. That's going to be a single by D-Ray and an E1 to get him to second. I don't even think a good throw. That was a perfect bunt.
Now batting for the Panthers, second baseman, number 6, Steve Hernandez.
And Hernandez will check in. Hernandez first at bat tonight. He came in on the double switch when we had the pitching change after the second inning. Hernandez with nobody out, runner out at second base, could be called on to lay one down the third base line here. He is bunting. He tries to bunt, but he missed it. Ariano hitting this spot in the first inning. He popped up a 2-0 pitch to second base, and since then it's now Hernandez. Hernandez batting from the left side. And the pitch way outside, 1-1. One is, he called that a strike. 1-2. Not exactly sure what Hernandez could have done with that pitch except take it off his teeth. And now the 1-2 to Hernandez. And timeout's called by Stevie, and it is given. And the 1-2 pitch, that's way outside. 2-2. Nobody out here. A leadoff bunt by Rodriguez, and then the throwing error got him out to second base with nobody out. Pickoff throw out to second, as Rodriguez is not anywhere near in trouble there. Alexander down to a crawl now. We'll get a pitch here in a moment. 2-2 pitch is fouled back out of play. And I got a mosquito up here that is wearing me out. About to mess with the bull. He's about to get the horns. Got time to kill this mosquito in between pitches here. Alexander's about set. And the 2-2. And that's a chopper up the middle. Should be trouble. Good play there by Jones to his right. Throw across. They didn't get him. No chance. Hernandez beats that out. Great hustle by Stevie. And we have got runners on the corners now. Back-to-back singles.
Skylar Perez.
And nobody out for Perez. And now their coach is going to come out and have a word and slow this thing down even more. Well, let's take a break. I don't know what they're doing. Gaslight Cleaners timeout while they talk about it. Lufkin runners on the corner, nobody out, trying to open up in the fourth inning. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome to Lufkin ISD. For 120 years, the district has promoted excellence in the Piney Woods, producing well-rounded students, champions in the classrooms and on the fields. Lufkin ISD strives to impact the lives of thousands of students every day. Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every day.
Every student, every single day.
We're back after that abbreviated Gaslight Cleaners timeout. Perez will step in with runners at first and second. Perez walked on 4 pitches, first and third. Perez walked on 4 pitches back in the second inning. 2-1 lead for the Panthers, as you see there on your Austin Bank scoreboard. And the pitch, he tries to bunt it, pulls back, throw down to first base, and boy, I'm glad Hurd got lost to where he was because Hernandez had ventured off. Looked like Perez was going to get that bunt down, but he missed it. It's 0-1. And the 0-1 to Perez pulls back on the bunt attempt, 1-1. And the 2-1 to Perez bunts that one and pops it up, and that'll even the count up at 2-2. Back in plenty of time again. 2-2 count, I think. When we bunt that one right back to the pitcher and gets the runner to second, but
Center fielder,
guess we'll give him a sac bunt for out 1. So back to Forney, who has grounded out to third and a second, third and short. He's 0 for 2. Runners at second and third now. Only 1 out. The infield is drawn in again. We just need a high fly ball to the outfield. First pitch in for a strike, 0-1. 2 singles this inning for Lufkin, our first hit since the first inning. And the 0-1, that's way outside. Boy, great stop there by Cross. That was headed back to the chain link, and a run would have came in. Panthers with second and third, 1 out. Top of the order. And the 1-1. Breaking ball it. 1-2. And there's a line drive, and again, right at the third baseman. He's going to boot it, however. Thurman was there. And that's going to go down as an E5. He makes that. It's an easy throw to first base. So that'll be their 1, 2, third error of the ball game. None of them have led to any runs, however. Bases are full of Panthers, and Max Slayton stepping in. He had a single in the first and struck out swinging in the second. Double play depth up the middle now for Marshall, and in tight on the corners. That is outside for ball 1. And that might have hit him, and it did, and we're going to get a run. I know it's probably not the way Mac wanted it, but the hit pitch will be the roughest RBI he's ever going to get. Rodriguez comes in to score from third.
And this pitcher number 5, Grant Stafford.
Flores heads over to third. Forney's out to second, and now Slayton's out at first, and this will be a pitching change time. as they are pulling Alexander. It's time for a Gaslight Cleaners timeout for all of your dry clean needs. Come see me, Gaslight Cleaners, right there in front of Brookshire's. We'll be back with the pitching change right after this.
Red 18.
This season, you can share a Coke with your team on it. So I'm going to tell you how with a little help from this quarterback.
Selling 44.
You can share a Coke when your team's up.
Red Poncho.
You can share a Coke when your team's down.
Happy Jolly.
You can share a Coke with a coach, a mascot, or an MVP.
Chili, chili, chili.
You can even share a Coke with your rival on game day.
Turbo.
Or you can share a Coke when you're giving out your famous guacamole recipe in a completely packed stadium.
Cilantro, chopped onion, squeeze a lime, Roma tomato, hike.
Share a Coke with a fan this season.
Ice cold, delicious.
Share a Coke is back for the fall football season. We all know what comes with being a fan. The ups, the downs, and everything in between. Whether you've just won a big game and want to celebrate with fellow fans, or want to share a Coke with your best friend whose team just lost against their arch rival, Coca-Cola has something for you. Share a Coke with a teammate, rival, or best friend this season.
East Texas Slab Masters is one of East Texas' most trusted foundation specialists. With over 25 years experience, they can assess and address any of your foundation needs, residential or commercial. Top 4 warning signs: doors not shutting properly, cracks in sheetrock, cracks in concrete slab floors.
In the 4th inning, and Greg Jones, the second baseman, will come in to pitch. Alexander will go to second, so just a little change right there. And Stafford will lead things off here with the bases full of Panthers. 1 out. We have gotten a little Morgan Insurance runs up there. We lead it 3-1. White House has tied the game up in the 3rd. They are tied at 4. White House and Mount Pleasant. And the pitch to Grant, fouled back out of play, 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch, foul back, 1-2. Grant had an RBI triple and a run scored in the 1st inning, and then hit a ball in the same spot out to left center field, but man, Green ran it down out there, and deep left center field covered a lot of ground and made the catch. Stafford down on the count here, however, 1-2 with the bases juiced. And that hit him. Back-to-back hit pitch RBIs here for Lufkin. And we lead it 4-1. Miggy comes in from 3rd. Forney over to 3rd. Slayton out to 2nd.
Sam Fitzgerald.
And Fitzgerald now will try to put this thing here on ice, and I'm all for it. Fitzgerald grounded out in the 1st inning and walked in the 2nd, or the 3rd.
Pitch running for the Panthers, number 2, Carter Ahmed.
Carter Amon coming in to run, courtesy run. Over there for our pitcher, Grant Stafford. And he takes that one inside as we almost had our 3rd consecutive hit batter. And the 1-0. Popped him up right down the right field line. Long run out there for Lewis, and Lewis cannot bring it in. It is foul. And it's 1-1. Texas High's up 3-0. As they are in the 4th inning as well in Nacogdoches. And the 1-1 now, and Fitz hits a line drive into left field. That's going to be a hit, baby. 1 run's going to score. Mack is waved around as well. He will slide. He is safe, baby. It's a 2-run RBI double or single there for our man, slamming Sammy Fitzgerald. He will go to 2nd on the throw home.
Number 15. Ryder Sepulveda.
Forney scores, Max scores. It's 6-1. Still 2nd and 3rd and only 1 out. And Sepulveda with a walk and a strikeout now coming to the box. And that's in for a strike. That ball's laced into left center field. That, my friends, is going to score 2 more. Fitzgerald will come in to score from second, and it is 8-1. Big hit there by the freshman, Ryder Sepulvedo.
Adriel Diestado.
2 RBIs there for the freshman. Stafford scores, Fitz scores, and Lufkin has now opened this thing up 8-1. And well, we can get 3 more runs right here and shut them out. We will know this is not our final game of the season. Talk to me. Throw over to first, not in time. Diestado will be the 9th batter of the inning. Still only 1 out. That's in for a strike. Throw down to first. Not in time. After the sac bunt by Perez, an error by the third baseman, hit batter, single, single. And the next thing you know, 6 runs have come in. Diestado already with an RBI single to his credit. Takes that outside, 1-1. Lufkin had 2 outs and a runner on third in the first inning, and Diestado took an 0-1 pitch and drilled it into right field to keep his hitting streak alive. And there's a fisted ball right at the shortstop, Weaver. He's going to have to hurry. Goes out to 2, gets 1. They will not get the double play, however, but they do get the lead runner to force out Sepulvedo. Diestado will be on with the fielder's choice. And that'll bring up D. Ray Rodriguez, who started this whole thing with a bunt single in the leadoff spot of this inning. Got to second on a throwing error. Mickey Flores got a single as well, and at that point we had runners on first and or second and third. D. Ray back in, pops that out of play, 0-1. 10th batter of the inning here for Lufkin. Trying to get some more. There's a line drive right at the shortstop. Weaver takes a step, goes back to second again, and that'll do it. Fielder's choice there by D-Ray. But the Panthers erupt. We get 6, and we are comfortably up now, for me anyway. It is 8-1. That'll do it for the Rambling Ranch Real Estate 4th inning. We're headed to the 5th here on Lufkin Game Time.
Hey, Panther fans, Big Nasty here. Need a short-term loan to cover some unexpected bills or maybe a little extra cash? Give Texan Credit a call today. Loan process that is easy from start to finish, and you will get your money fast. Texan Credit has been helping Texas residents for over 10 years by offering multiple loan options with easy low payment. Located in Lufkin at 509 South Timberland Drive, or look Texan Credit up online, TexanCredit.com. Trust me, if they'll loan me money, they will loan you money. Texan Credit, they say yes.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experienced banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
Now batting for the Mavericks, pitcher number 16, Grant Jones.
So the second baseman turned pitcher will lead things off here in the 5th inning. Grant now in his 3rd inning of work. And the first pitch is popped up down the right field line. That'll be out of play for a 0-1 count. Stafford threw 2 innings. He has allowed 3 hits. They have 5 total. He struck out 3. And we have had 4 total strikeouts. Grant has 22 pitches in his 2 innings. Gave up a hit in the 3rd and 2 in the 4th. But the double play erased them. And there's a big swing and a miss by Jones. He's down 0-2. Mount Pleasant has scored again. They are in the top of the 4th inning. Mount Pleasant leads White House 5-4. That is good news for us. That breaking ball is outside 1-2. Again, if we win our game and White House loses to Mount Pleasant, we are in the playoffs, and no play-in game will be needed. That is what I want. Chopper to the left side out of play. We are doing our part for that scenario at the moment as we lead it 6-1, or excuse me, 8-1. And the 1-2 pitch, that is going to be outside 2-2. And there's a line drive right to Hernandez at second. He goes down to a knee, pulls it in, over to Flores, and we get a catch, and we get a 4-3 putout for out 1. And the first pitch, line down the right field line. Oh, 1 count now. Stafford. Breaking ball in for a strike, 0-2. And the 0-2 from Stafford. Breaking ball, and whoa, that can't be a hit pitch. He said he struck out. We're going to throw down. Miggy scoops it. I thought they said it hit him. They said he went after it, and Perez couldn't get it. And how about a scoop?
Left fielder number 7, Aldo Enriquez.
Miggy Flores goes down and scoops that bad boy out of the dirt. That's what I'm talking about. Strikeout goes to the books. So Whataburger strikeout for our man G Money, and that's the second out of this 5th inning. CMC Recycling 5th inning. That's low for ball 1. Back to the top of the order, and Enriquez, he's 0 for 2. Turn your scrap into cash. Give my man Christopher Ball and the guys a call today at CMC Recycling. There's a ground ball to Hernandez at second. Goes to knee. Flores hauls it in again, baby. 1-2-3 inning. And that will do it. How about a little 4-3 put out for the 3rd out of the inning? Lufkin coming to bat in the 5th. I'm not going to say it out loud, but 3 runs, and we going home happy and early tonight. Don't go anywhere. Bottom of the 5th next here on Lufkin Game Time.
East Texas Slab Masters is one of East Texas' most trusted foundation specialists. With over 25 years experience, they can assess and address any of your foundation needs, residential or commercial. Top 4 warning signs: doors not shutting properly, cracks in sheetrock, cracks in concrete slab floors, cracks in brick. We also offer polymers, a heavy-duty polyurethane foam for slab lifting and soil stabilization. Protect your investment. East Texas Slab Masters, setting your house on a strong foundation. Schedule your free estimate today.
Commercial Bank of Texas has been your community bank since 1901, and our dedication to the people we serve is as important today as it was then. Today, CBTX brings you the latest technology backed by personal customer service and #sealed with a smile. At Commercial Bank of Texas, banking is our business, but helping people succeed is our passion. It's time you experience banking Texas style. Stop by or give us a call today. You'll be glad you did.
And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Lufkin up 8-1. We are looking for a dub tonight, and then we'll do some scoreboard watching, see if Mount Pleasant can do everything needed here, and that is get a win, clinch the district championship, and clinch the 4th spot in the postseason for us without a play-in game on Monday. It does appear the number 1 seed in our big school will get McKinney Boyd, which right now looks like hopefully will be us. Texas High wins. They're going to more than likely open up with Melissa. And then in the small school, if Mount Pleasant can win tonight, they're going to play Walnut Grove, and that would put Hallsville against number 3 team in the state, Lovejoy. Hallsville was hoping White House got into the playoffs so they could be the number 1 seed in small school, and it's all a bunch of wishing at the moment.
Now batting for the Panthers, second baseman number 6, Steve Hernandez.
Hernandez will lead things off. Hernandez will start things off here. And takes the first pitch for ball 1. Hernandez got a infield single in his lone plate appearance and came in to score last inning. One 1-0 pitch to our second baseman. That's called a strike, 1-1. Hernandez, Perez, and to the top of the order with Forney. Lufkin up 8-1. 6 runs in the 4th inning has opened this up. One pitch, line drive or a hard grounder right to Alexander at second. He will throw to Hurd at first, and 4-3 put out for out 1.
Catcher number 10, Skyler Perez.
Perez will step in and almost took that one off the back. Gets out of the way. He's 0 for 0 tonight. Say that out loud. A bunt, a walk in the 2nd inning, and a sack bunt in the last inning. And the 1-0 pitch to Perez is upstairs, 2-0. Pitch upstairs, 3-0. .30 pitch. That's way outside. A 1-out walk to Perez. That is the 4th walk issue tonight to go along with 2 hit batters. And we're going to get a pinch hitter coming in for Forney, and this will be Rocco Farrell.
Pinch hitter for the Panthers, number 11, Rocco Farrell. Pinch runner for the Panthers, number 18, Drew Venegas.
Rocco Farrell will pinch hit here for Forney. Farrell in the box, first pitch, low and outside for ball 1. One on and one out now for the Panthers as we bat in the home half of this Slab Masters 5th inning. East Texas Slab Masters. Give my man Matt and the guys a call today. That is Slab Masters. For all of your foundation needs, get a little kink in that foundation, give my man at Slab Masters a call today. And the 1-0 pitch, that's in there for a strike, 1-1. That one's up and out. 2-1. Another one that's low. We go down to second on the wild pitch. And it's the 2-2 now to Rocco. Oh, it was a ball, but I'm telling you right now, he has called worse pitches than that strikes tonight. Whew. Three and two now, runner at second. Breaking ball, foul back, we'll do it again. And the 3-2 pitch, that's upstairs, and it'll be a walk. Rocco draws the walk. That's the second of the inning and the 5th walk issued this afternoon.
Stop, number 7, Max Slayton.
And there's a chopper. We got to have to hurry. They'll go out to second for one. Not going to get the double play. As Slayton will be on with the fielder's choice, but they are going to get Farrell out at second.
Number 5, Grant Stafford.
And that'll bring up Grant Stafford with first and third and 2 outs now. Stafford was hit by a pitch and got an RBI in the 4th, flew out to deep left center in the 3rd, and got an RBI triple in the 1st. 1 for 2 tonight with 2 RBIs and 2 runs scored for the junior. And Stafford back in, and that pitch is hit high and hard to right field. Going back over there, he's not going to get there, and it will be off the wall. One hops into the wall. 1 run will score. They will stop Slayton at third, and that is going to be a 1-hop double off the wall in right for Stafford, his 2nd hit of the night. And my man has got his 3rd RBI of the night as Perez or Villegas comes in to score, running for Perez.
Pinch hitter for the Panthers, number 0, Joe Morales.
And Lufkin could get a hit here by Joe Morales, and this game would be over. Morales will pinch hit for Fitzgerald. The senior getting an AB here on senior night. And that is low for ball 1. Morales, take it from an old veteran here. Get up there and hack. We don't want to walk in our senior at bat here, baby. Go for the glory. You'll be talking about this AV forever. Let's go, baby. 1-0 pitch. And it's way outside, 2-0. Give him the green light, Cobb. Come on now. It's 9-1. Let the man swing away. Two-0 count. And the pitch almost hit him, 3-0. Boy, there's nothing Morales could do with any of those three pitches. They were not close. And it's a 4-pitch walk to Morales. Third walk of the inning and the 6th of the game. And that is going to bring in
number 25, Jackson Webb.
Jackson Webb will pinch hit for the freshman, Ryder Sepulveda, who had a great night. Walked, struck out, and then had a huge 2-out, 2 RBI single in the 4th that blew this baby open. And the first pitch low and outside for ball 1. Lufkin 2 runs away now. Hit here by Webb, and this game is over, and we can start scoreboard watching. One 0 pitch. Upstairs, 2-0. And the 2-0 to Webb. That's in for a strike, 2-1. Two one. Pop out of play. It's 2-2 now. And the 2-2 pitch way outside. It's 3-2. And the 3-2 pitch, breaking ball. Chomper will do it again. And the 3-2 pitch struck. Oh, he called it ball 4. Ooh. That'll be an RBI walk. And Slayton will come in to score from third.
Designated hitter number 14, Adriel Diestato.
Stafford's over to third. And the bases are loaded now for Diestato, who is 1 for 3 tonight. He has, again, gotten a hit in all 4 games he has started since coming onto the DH role. And the one before that, he got a pinch hit. So 5 straight games for hits now. And he is 1 hit away now from sending us home early. First pitch to our man on the outside corner for strike 1. One and 1 to count. One pitch, low and outside, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch, low for ball 3, and we are 1 ball away from ending this thing. 3-1 pitch. And it's ball 4, and that's going to do it. Stafford will come in to score, and that's going to make it 11-1. And unless they've invented a new rule, this game is over. And it is. Lufkin's going to take care of business, and we are going to win our game here.
Our final score, the Marshall Mavericks 1, your Lufkin Panthers 11. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. Everyone have a wonderful night. Drive home safe and have a great weekend. Good night.
11-1 is your final. Welcome into our Woodland Heights Medical Center post-game show. Once again, Lufkin has now won it 11-1, and we are going to improve to 21-8-1 on the year. But most importantly, we are 11-5 in district play. And what does that mean? Well, right now, White House is losing 5-4. If White House loses that ball game, we are in the postseason. Let me get one final update before we get out of here from my man in White House, as he is giving me the update as we speak. It is 6-4 right now. Mount Pleasant leads White House. They are in the 5th inning, still batting. So the situation is this: if Mount Pleasant wins that game at White House, we are in the postseason. And if we have to have a playoff game, it would be Tuesday night or Monday night in Carthage against Texarkana. I do not have a Texarkana Nacogdoches score, but if Nacogdoches were to upset Texarkana, then we would have a playoff for 3rd. But either way, we do what we need to do. We got to win. If you're looking at scoreboard watching at home, the one you really need to watch is White House. They're playing Mount Pleasant right now, and Mount Pleasant leads at 6-4 in the 4th inning. Mount Pleasant wins that game. We are in the postseason for sure. So that is that. That's a little, let's do a little quick Texan credit post-game stats for you. It was a little bit of a mess there in the last 2 innings. Through 3 innings, the score was just 2-1, but Lufkin got 6 in the 4th and ended up with 4 more here in the 5th and got away with an 11-1 win. A few quick Texan credit stats for you. Once again, Texan credit. It's where it's at, baby. Texan credit for all of your payday loans. They got it for you. Looking for a player of the game tonight, and there is a few efforts. Miggy Flores. How about Miggy? The man on senior night starts. He goes 2 innings. He won't get the win, but he pitched well, but most importantly, goes to first base and made some stellar plays at first, flashing that leather. Our man, the senior starting pitcher tonight, Miggy Flores, is our Commercial Bank of Texas player of the game. Congratulations to Miggy. And we get set. We will know the details. Once again, if there's a playoff game, we will know tonight. If not, we will be playing more than likely McKinney Boyd, and that's probably going to be a Thursday or Friday, Saturday of next week. But as soon as the details emerge, we'll pass it up to you. Follow us all on all the outlets there for social media, Twitter. I'm at Big Nasty 500, Jam Digital Media, and all that good stuff as well. Thank you all for tuning in. The season is not over. We know that for sure. We'll get more details as the weekend goes through. Thank you all for tuning in. That'll do it for our Woodland Heights Medical Center post-game show. We will see you next week with Panther Baseball. Gary Ivers Jr. for Lufkin Game Time.